During the time that I was going through Woman on a Mission, my husband was involved in a ministry called Operation New Life. He's a retired orthopedic surgeon, and he had traveled with other surgeons of other specialties to Tegucigalpa, Honduras. And there they performed different kinds of surgeries, and they were also teaching in an 1,800-bed hospital for the poorest of the poor in Honduras. He would come back from these mission trips so excited, just on cloud nine. I would just look at him and I would think, I am so excited for you. It's so exciting to me that you are called there. It's so exciting to me that you have found your ministry. And at the same time I was thinking, and I have no desire to be there. On one subsequent trip, he said, you know, Lynda, I would really like for you to go with me. He said, I know you don't really have much of an interest in doing this, but I'd just like for you to go and watch and see what happens and see what God does there. So I very reluctantly packed my bag and hopped on the plane and arrived in Honduras. And I became part of a prayer team, and we would go to every one of the children's areas in the hospital, and we would take toys and gifts into the children each day. And also we would go in and encourage the moms and pray with the moms that were there by their side. These young mothers had traveled sometimes for days to get to this hospital alone with their child because their husbands couldn't travel with them, or other family members couldn't travel with them because they were staying home either working or taking care of the other children. These women were literally watching their children die alone in this huge hospital. People didn't even know their names. And we would walk in and put our arms around them, and they didn't want to let us go. God captured my heart, and I fell in love with those women, with those mothers. By that night, I went back, and as we were sharing about the day, I looked in my husband's eyes and said, when we come back, and we both cried. We both knew that God had called me there too. One of the trips, most recently that I went on, I really felt again like I heard God saying, Lynda, you can do this in Arkansas. You can do this at home. So I have teamed up with a local hospice organization, and I've been through their hospice training. And again, I feel like God is really touching people with His love, as I'm able to sit by their bedside when they're actively dying, when there are no family members there or friends to sit with them in that dying process. And I know that's what He created me for. I'm excited about the fall because I'm going to be going through a 14-week program that is a late chaplaincy program here in the city. And so I'll be learning more about how to relate to people who are hurting and dying, and I'm really excited about that. I'm Lynda Sorrells, and I'm a woman on a mission.